thing.
Indeed.
Doing the thing.
Indeed, the very
There is a
important thing.
tradition
The thing.
at
Is
the
it
beginning of
Tara or
every
Tara?
session.
Important question. Is it Tarabella or Tarabella?
Parabella.
Tarabella. Okay.
Arabella. Okay.
But at the beginning of every session, in order to get into our recap, we cannot commence until I have officially segued us into it with
Officially not.
previously on Shadow Scar. It's important to use the appropriate amount of drama.
And capture all of it. One can't oversell or undersell. You need to thread the drama needle, as it were.
Yep.
So once again, what happened last time, and I say that, but we all know who it's going to be.
Right.
Definitely not the person with a significant amount of notes or anything.
Right. Yeah. It's going to be Mike this time.
No.
Good luck, Mike. Have fun.
I mean, okay. In fairness,
Mike,
last session we successfully did two things, which is A, leave our own ship, and B, get abducted and our mentor killed. Nothing else of significance took place.
That's about it.
I read a book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hoshi had fun for the first time and at all in any of this game.
What?
Yes.
You've been having plenty of fun. Like, you got to feed a plant. That's
canonically
your sister.
The first time she actually was like, poke, I'm having fun, was completely at Kai's expense.
Right. Heather's been having a lot of fun. Hoshi's been upset the whole time.
And Molly is just living her best life.
Stressed. Like, oh no, my home. Oh no, my family. Oh no, my sister. Oh no.
Oops, today's.
So.
All right, awesome. So we kind of started off the session like recapping who's kind of where. So Helgatha, like specifically for the council members who are currently, some of them MIA. Helgatha is here. Fazl's also here. One of them is on the moon, which is Avelion. Tyron has been replaced by the Tom and is on Earth, and Krieve is dead. Our mission was/is to restore this council. Fort is still in the library and lab trying to make a new grav axe. Rena goes out to greet the crowd with Molly. The crowd has lots of handmade trinkets and signs for us. Many of Molly's pictures depict her holding and hugging a turtle. While Rena is talking, Molly walks around and gathers all of these goodies. There are posters saying ferret for mayor with a little monocle on the ferret, specifically in response to Kai being elected hoping to be elected onto the council. Kai tries to sneak out to avoid the crowd, but fails miserably. Hoshi pushes him out, and then Hoshi stands in the door frame to watch all of this go down. Rena talks to the crowd about how we, especially Kai Ferret, saved the day. She then said that the mission was supported by Xanatos. Hoshi then goes and puts a big necklace from one of the kids over Kai's head. Four said, "Wait, I haven't killed anyone." Oh, wait a minute.
I'm not here.
While this is going down, Molly is crowd surfing because, of course.
Yep.
Hoshi goes to use the claw to grab everyone to go back on the ship. When we are in space, we heard a big boom below us, like somebody dropped a pan. Now all of us feel a sinking gravity. Some of us pass out. Skulk and Smile are wearing collars. Two masked people said, "You made a big mistake," and just kill Skulk right in front of us. I also want to share how just chaotic this whole session was because Hoshi and Kai had the most ridiculous back and forth push Kai through the door to make sure he gets the appreciation. Hoshi having the best time of her life.
Yep.
The whole episode was just chaos. Like,
yeah, it's great.
Yep.
Like I could not capture the amount of chaos in the notes.
Like the claw machine trying to like get my crew members back to the ship as Rena and Molly were being crowd surfed away, and then Four was being added to it.
The whole thing was supposed to be taking place on Helios Station to celebrate the fact that we just saved them from a demon invasion. But we kind of blew the whole subtlety thing,
secret society thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Hoshi is awake. She did not pass out. Someone else also did not pass out. Who else was? Four. Okay, so we watched Skulk get killed.
Yep.
Huh?
Just us?
Just you. Everyone else is unconscious. You bet.
Cool.
Are we
by the
still
time
in
they
that
wake up?
room? Or do we get sent back to the ship? Or what
Oh,
happens.
the ship is a lost cause in the cold star ocean of space. It doesn't matter. It wasn't
Great,
their
I
ship. Like,
Yeah.
It wasn't
Glad we
ours
already
either,
dumped the
so
gold.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Glad we already dumped to the gold. That would be real bad.
You're right.
Mhm.
That would be real bad. So people behind them who are wearing the masks and everything, who knows what they look like underneath all the robes and the vaguely lupine masks, to state pretty plainly that they're going to send you off to the moon to do a simple go inside this warehouse, steal this object, don't fucking get noticed by anybody, and look, it's real simple. It's like stealing candy from a Kinrath pup. Do this successfully, and we won't kill you. Easy peasy. Yes.
what's a Kinrath?
Kinrath is a small alien creature from Star Wars, and they kick you through a portal. Like, and I literally mean kick you, like with their feet through a portal.
Yeah, Hoshi's back to having a bad time again because what she
Um,
wanted to be doing.
Hey, quick secondary note.
Sure.
You said kicked us through a portal. Now, this is the second time we've gone through a portal that is not a Torii gate.
Oh God!
Of the course
Correct.
of this game.
Yep.
Not again.
Is this going to be the same experience as going through the not Torii gate the first time?
No. Because it wouldn't be easily stealing candy from a Kinrath if
we had to dive through the mosaic.
Right. A Kinrath is one of my favorite creatures from Star Wars. It's like a yellow spider that looks like it's made out of candle wax. They're creepy as shit. So they kick you through a portal.
Like Ewoks.
I don't. I like Ewoks fine. They're just not cute.
Man's tastes are a little inverted, I think, is the problem.
I don't think Kinraths are cute either. If that makes you feel better. It's not that I don't like Ewoks. It's that they're
turn it upside down.
Yeah. Look, they all look like they have mange. I'm not blaming them for it. They live on an alien planet. Their expectations of hygiene are not necessarily my own. They're at war. Like, I'm not blaming them for it. I'm just saying they're not cute.
Also, temperate rainforest. They might
get kicked through
it's
a
a
portal.
temperate rainforest. They're just wet.
And wait, are we still all unconscious?
Yeah, and Four and Hoshi are awake. Does anyone else wake up upon impact, or do we have to wait a minute, or do we have to go around smacking people?
Hey, how you wake them up is up to you. While you're busy waking them up, Tarabella, who are you playing, and how do you find these people behind a warehouse?
Oh my god! Don't be noticed. Here's a person that notices us immediately. Thank you.
I am playing Lilac Lucas.
Ooh.
Who is from Steel Court.
Ooh.
I am a Tante. For any of you that know what that is, it's another clan. I'm trying to think of how I would stumble across them.
Which clan did you
So
say?
this warehouse they've landed at is on the moon, which has a place that there was a secondary objective. Well, I guess the remaining element of the primary objective that they had just been a part of. So they are on this warehouse on the moon. Their entire job is to go inside and steal an object that belongs to Xanatos. That's it. Go in, get it, leave. It's not very big. It's a little bit smaller than a bread box. It's on the second floor inside of an office. They hand them out like a detailed step-by-step. They're mocking you is what they're doing.
Yeah, and we are specifically robbing from the person that we just vocally said was sponsoring us.
So
I say we.
Right. I think the answer then is, why would Lilac be skulking around or working inside of who knows a building run by who is basically intergalactic space Jeff Bezos? Who I interpreted as being even more narcissistic than that. He has giant statues of himself. Right.
I like the idea that as an agent, I'm trying to put myself into the good graces of this Jeff Bezos.
Rita just did that and everybody caught shit for it. But sure. But Rena caught shit for that because she did it publicly.
Gave him a foothold where he didn't.
Where he didn't have one and really wanted it. Like,
hmm
you know how many places
Fair.
he doesn't have a foothold in? That number's pretty low.
We knew that we were from the agency.
I didn't
No.
say anything about the agency.
Right,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in mentioning Xanatos,
Yep.
it was kind of
Yep.
there are secret things that shouldn't be said to the common folk, and that was one of those things that should not have been said to the common folk.
Weren't they
And
also
that's
in a
what they're pissed about.
delirium?
Who?
They, the people?
Yeah, when we were there, they were kind of like
They were-
erratic and hysterical, and
Yeah, they were very,
like-
very
Because we
over
just saved the
excited.
world.
Right,
for
No,
yeah.
them.
no,
They
well,
were
the-
erratic and hysterical because they were up to their eyeballs in celebration and
Okay.
adrenal relief.
And Molly was
That-
amplifying it.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mhm,
Four's not
mhm.
entirely wrong in that Molly's sort of emotional
Oh,
heightening.
right. That's right, because Molly
Yeah,
dumps
yeah.
euphoria on everybody. Right.
Uh-huh.
So yes, I have no idea why Lilac would be moving around a place like that.
Maybe I've been trying to get into the good graces as a guise to also get this item that they're going for the
Sure.
agency.
Sure.
I just don't know that the agency has sent another team because I'm taking too long.
Sure. I love that was Lilac's thought and not, oh, somebody, ooh, you got in trouble. Like,
I don't know yet.
yeah.
Hoshi is gonna go around
Uh-huh.
and wake up Rena first.
Okay. Hoshi, what do you look like so I know what Lilac sees as they come around the back of the warehouse? I'll rather just
plus
Vanna
the
White's
black
at the picture.
Shinobu outfit underneath when needed.
Sure.
Probably she will be taking. Well, is it cold?
It's somewhere between like autumn breeze and snow on the closer to the
Yeah. Okay.
bottom.
So she'll keep the jacket on for now, but
Sure.
she'll probably be using the Shinobu because it's a bit bright.
Mhm.
But she will wake up Rena first.
Of course.
Tell Rena what freaking happened and that she expects Rena's full cooperation in this mission, even though it is going against the person that we just
We don't know if it's
verbally
going against
announced.
the person.
We do.
Yeah,
we
we're
have the
stealing
mission.
something from his warehouse.
We know whose
Oh.
warehouse. We
Lilac,
know-
if you will have heard that conversation, you know who
Ah.
Skulk and Smile are. They're nice enough people. Odd, but nice.
Yeah.
They're kind of
So-
one was okay at the time before they were executed. One of them was they were sort of undead looking guys, I believe. But
Yeah.
they were apparently handlers for the agency, just weird, secretive, and a little enigmatic.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
and their
Hoshi-
house had bad dirt.
Hoshi.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. Will get Rena up to speed and then giving Rena a chance because she's gonna be catching everyone else up, so you get a minute to figure out what you're gonna say.
Mm.
Oh, I'm already awake.
Yep, she's gonna go around, make sure everyone else is up and awake, check in with 4, and then, hey, this is what happened. Our ass is grass if we don't do this. Here's our mission. What is it that we're having to get? Do we have a specific item, or did we
You
just?
bet.
What is the item?
On the second floor, there is an office. In that office, is a little golden statue of himself.
Great. Okay.
Of course.
So that's what we have to go get and bring back and not be noticed, not be caught, not draw any attention to ourselves. Otherwise, we done be fucked.
There's no one left who would notice.
I like the idea. I come around the corner and I'm just like, so
Right.
Howdy do.
Are the rest of us are the rest of us awake, or did
I've
Hoshi-
gotten everyone awake and
Okay, okay.
caught everyone up, but
Uh,
I woke up
with-
Rena 1st
mhm.
separately and then made
Okay.
sure all the rest of you were up.
Mm-hmm,
4 is okay. That's what I meant by check-in, like making sure that 4 is
Mhm.
doing okay. because you didn't go unconscious, but still.
Lilac,
he's fine. He didn't really care.
On a scale of 1 to, I don't know, the Hulk when he's really mad, how intimidating are you?
Who?
Lilac.
Okay.
Not. Okay. Sure.
Also,
Intimidating.
What are Lilac's pronouns?
She, her.
Thank you.
That's a good question.
I say, so you're on a mission?
Blink, blink, nudge, nudge. Like,
Is there
So I was told we weren't supposed to tell anybody anything, so
is there any indication
my boss told me
that
not to talk to
Lilac
strangers.
Is there any indication that Lilac's from the agency? Like, does she have anything that could signify
like
that she's
ID?
on our side?
Yes, actually, as all
Or
agents
notice
do.
that portal.
There's tattoos on the tongue, the ear, and the eye that all agents have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was sure those were visible, was the thing.
Are they visible to us and no one else?
I was interpreting that as they're not visible to everybody, but they're visible to other people who have them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like an ID badge that only you can see, and this prevents you from having to stick your tongue out at everybody. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, come
Like
on.
the Wakanda, like little marks on the inside of your lip thing that
like
they
that.
do, but like
I am gonna say that Hoshi is already activating the Shinobu suit so that she's not bright flaming orange. But anyway, continue.
Sure.
So Kai's first thought is, oh, this is a supervisor.
This is someone to make sure that we don't fuck up again.
Which
directly and not just watching us from afar.
Ooh, you're all in trouble.
That would totally send Molly. Like, she'd probably start crying. Like,
no.
Reina's just leaned up against the wall of the warehouse. Just chilling.
You, were you sent out here on the same mission? Tanamichi asks from kind of a shadow.
Yeah, but I've been kind of taking my time about it, so that way I don't want suspicion on me. I'm not exactly the most compact, great character.
Okay, so fun fact, we're the people who are incredibly unsubtle and blow everything up.
Do that route, we are fucked.
Right, yeah, so
exactly.
I think maybe your route might actually be the better way to go here, because
clearly what we've been doing has not been working.
Well, no, we've achieved our stated objectives.
The first one that was off the books. She says this in your head, not the second one that we very
not done the
also
second
still
one.
haven't finished.
Yeah.
This is all
I don't think they'll let us finish it.
I say it should be easy enough to go get. I've been trying to find keys into the room and stuff like that, so there's less of a trail of breaking and entering, so it will take longer for them to figure out the item is missing.
Is there security in that room?
Tarabella, did we talk about that? We did, right? No?
I don't think we did officially.
Oh, I see. That's right. I gave you a floor plan, not security features. Right. So this portion of the moon, really the only security Xanatos needs on the inside, is a complete lack of anything that even remotely approximates an atmosphere. Which is to say, if you need to breathe, the inside or if you need to breathe or acid would harm you, the inside of the building's kind of a no-go. Because the only person who works in there is Xanatos and his various light clones. All of them are immune to such problems, and he doesn't touch anything himself. He's too good for that. So you just make the space deeply unhospitable to the living, and you're good to go.
So if somebody is, say, in a hazmat suit, and has, say, a Mikio, that they make a portal and go yoink.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Anything from the description and stuff, any alarm bells with that?
I mean, just the ones that, like, you've encountered material before that was immune to Mikio.
That's what I'm asking. Like, is that a part of this? Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So no, we can't just do that.
No,
Got
you
it.
can't.
Okay. That's why
I don't think he's. I suspect Jay would not have brought in like a specialist and sent us on a mission with like months of advance warning.
It is killing me that that's what you think is happening here. It is killing me.
I mean, she's our caretaker.
Look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I love that that's where you've gone.
So, how many of us currently have hazmat suits?
That is a great question.
I do not.
I left mine back at the locker in the agency. So
yeah, I was gonna say,
suit would get you to, assuming you went in.
I have my atmosphere suit. My hazmat suit is back at the agency.
Bummer.
I have the atmosphere suit.
A hazmat suit would keep you safe from the acid for the entirety of a floor, but not two of them.
But the atmosphere suit will help with
the lack of air. Yeah.
So
what if you have both?
So you said there's no security cameras, correct?
Correct.
Can we wear both at the same time? I don't think. We can wear the Shinobu suit underneath.
Right, because it's designed for that sort of thing. Right, it's an underlayer on purpose.
I have an ability that's common attunement.
Okay.
I would need GM approval to have the common, the mask that would allow me to take on the form of a yokai.
Okay.
Their form. And
look at Mike's face. Look at
him. They're human disguise anyway. In your continuity, when I have the common on, does that also grant me the abilities of a yokai?
If that's what the mask does, we actually played with the masks fairly little. Is that how you design? Is that how they're supposed to be in the book? Was that the original envision?
I've been in a variety of games. Cody doesn't run it that way. Usually when you have the common, it's just a disguise feature. But I've had other GMs that have used it where if you have the common, you have the powers of that yokai.
That second one sounds much more volcanic, so let's go with that one.
I was just thinking maybe if I have a common of a yokai that could stand the environment.
Sure.
If that would work.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Xanatos is opinionated and narcissistic and independently wealthy, but he's not perfect, right? There's got to be a hole somewhere.
So with that being said too, I mean, with Molly being yokai, she is very attuned to like poisons and stuff like that. So is there any way that she could like sense what those gases are?
Oh, sure. It's not gas is too light a term. It's more like a thick, acidic, like a rain cloud that just doesn't dissipate.
Yeah, exactly.
Heavier than a
acid
fog. Yeah, like acidic fog. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we dealt with that before. 100 that again.
Right, yeah, exactly. You've dealt with it before. That exact fog, right? Like Xanatos finds that most of the problems he has can be solved with 3 or 4 specific moves. So why change him? Like he uses those 4 over and over and over again. Until such time that somebody does what you're about to do, and then he'll have to get creative. So, later on, when the party suffers greater difficulties dealing with Xanatos, you look back on this and go, hey, thanks, Tarabella. Bad guys learn,
So, weird question.
Sure.
We're outside on the moon.
Uh-huh.
Is there air here?
No, I assumed your Atmos suits were covering that.
How many people here has atmosphere suits? Because not everyone does.
Oh.
Yeah.
We had a total of one amongst all of us.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did they give us any masks or anything when they kicked us through said portal? Because otherwise, she has the only atmosphere suit if there's only one.
Yeah.
I have one.
You have one.
Excellent. Would everybody who doesn't have one make an endurance check to not pass out then?
Fuck.
I'm
Yeah, I
assuming
wake them all
have
up,
one.
catch them up.
assume
They're
you
like,
have
oh,
one.
okay. Back
Right,
to the
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, completely forgot. Yeah, everybody who is not Rena, Lilac, and
How the
Hoshi.
frick? Hold on. How the frick are we supposed to get through this if the inside also doesn't have atmosphere?
Look, they said it was an easy mission. You're on your own. And you seem to think you have backup. There you go. And then there's your bridge.
No, the person who's falling back unconscious seems to think we have.
Yeah.
Look, he's not unconscious yet. He might roll well.
Do I have access to my
for
handler?
endurance.
Oh, yeah, of course. So do they. They can call in at any time.
Call in
To
what?
Smile, the man who's being abducted and held at gunpoint.
Right, yeah. He's not gonna. While you can mentally reach out to Mr. Smile, he can't help you with anything. He'll suffer the same fate you do if you fuck this up.
And our other benefactor that we could ask for stuff is who we are stealing from. So
yeah. But Lilac has, I assume, a different handler than Mr. Skulk and Mr. Smile. So yeah, sure. Well, heck.
Hey, we were
noticing that like all but one of you guys having a space suit on. I call my handler and say, "Do we know of any areas near us that have suits for these other agents?"
There is a locker on the outside of the building because every now and again Xanatos has a visitor. You know, like an intentional visitor. Like somebody takes a tour of the building.
Yeah.
So he has a locker that is not like designed to be opened by anyone other than him. He has what amounts to magical RFID tags in his hand, and he just goes like that. And he literally waves his hand, basically what he does, and the locker opens. If you can get there before you pass out and put the suits on, yeah, you won't die.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and 2 1s, so
ooh.
Yeah.
I got one success.
Rough. Everyone who had to roll, who got less than 3 successes, would you roll a d4? Hi. So I know how many rounds it is before you pass out again.
And die.
Lilac, do you tell us where said locker is?
Tarabella can absolutely.
I absolutely tell you guys where a locker is, as I'm trying to get there quickly myself to see if I can help get it unlocked.
Great. Hoshi's gonna follow you.
Kai, how'd you do on that roll?
3.
Which one?
I'm seeing Kai got a 3. Everyone who didn't make the roll has 6, 12, 18 seconds before you pass out.
Oh no.
Yeah, but pass out isn't dead. You're closer.
Pass out isn't dead, but it's close.
Yeah.
Rena is going to look around, kind of giggle, and then she's going to do her air.
Rena's kind of a
air
sicko
thing.
like that.
Because if I'm remembering correctly, let me go back to my thingy. Where'd it go?
If you're able to make air on the moon, I hope that means oxygen.
Well, okay, so now we are
in addition to providing air for everyone in the area, airborne effects such as harmful fumes cannot enter the aura.
It conjures air out of thin air? Sweet.
No, it conjures air out of the lack of air.
Yes.
So yeah,
I bring it forth thin air. Yeah,
right. You can keep everyone going. How long does your wind last?
It's a 10-foot radius for an hour.
Like a passing wind.
Hour. So like the acid.
She did not fart out the wind wall. That is not what happened. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps Rena does.
Rena's too much of a I'm not gonna say classy, but aware this person to where she's gonna be farting it. She's gonna
socially conscious.
Yes, there we go.
Even I would even go so far as to say socialite. Just
not
a super classy one.
More like a
I
biker
think
balloon.
she could be. I think she actually could be if she chose to.
Yeah.
I just don't think she
It
chooses
depends
that
on the
very often.
circumstance.
True.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
I suppose
Exactly.
that's more apt.
Which being
Yes.
on the moon is not one of those circumstances I think you would worry
Uh-huh.
about.
No.
I'm gonna go with Lilac to try to get us hazmat suits so that we don't all have to fit within a 10 fucking foot radius.
Mhm.
I
Now, I will-
rolled an engineering check to try to unlock this locker.
Yeah, I bet. How'd you do?
I've got 4 successes.
Awesome. You
Yeah,
bet.
that's pretty good.
Whether it's a combination of your ninja training, or whether or not you also have RFID tags in your skin, I have no idea. You fuss with the side of it, the locker pops open, and there are enough suits for everybody. There's enough suits in there. Xanatos is nothing if he's not thorough. There's a dozen suits in there of various sizes because you don't want to insult a potential investor by having a suit that doesn't fit them. Right. So like he's a jerk, but he's a classy jerk.
Hoshi will bring back with Lilac the appropriate suits for everyone.
Oh, I was going to say
Guessing people's
Tanamichi.
sizes.
Yeah, Tanamichi's going to go with by using Wind's Leap to double my base speed and just.
Okay. Yep.
And also moon gravity, so there's even more less resistance from gravity.
Tanamichi oversteps and somehow leapt over the warehouse. Oops.
Yeah. Overshot.
Tanamichi that flew over the moon.
But yeah, so everyone can now be in a suit. The acid inside in question, you said, is not a gas so much as it is like a
heavy mist, right?
Fog that still gets blown away by the wind because that's what happened with the thing that turned her foot calcified.
You bet.
Okay.
Question.
Yes, there's a brief period of time where one of Hoshi's legs was made out of stone.
Oh yeah. Still.
And
that
in
was
the bad
early
universe,
on.
it got shattered.
Smashed.
Yeah.
I have a breathing mask.
Okay.
So this rebreather covers a character's face and filters out any harmful airborne substances, negating effects of any hazard that would be breathed in, such as harmful fumes. Does this count?
100%. Between the wind barrier that Rena makes and the mask you're wearing, it's not a problem.
Okay.
There are no security guards in here, so once you're inside and you can handle the weather and the lack of air, you're all set.
So now the question I have is how does this fog operate in the building when there is no atmosphere?
That is a great question that you could go over to the computer and try and work out if you want to. That's not what you're here for, but you could if you wanted to.
Ooh.
My question is, all of us need to go through the building. Or is Rena able to go with, say, Tanamichi and grab, because Tanamichi is actually good at stealthy. 4, focus.
Wait.
Or do all of us need to go in for better security?
I have a crosswalk.
Oh no, what's your thought?
Wait.
Okay. Yes.
Wait.
Wait.
Now hold on. Wait. Now hold on. Wait. Hold on.
I don't think at this moment that Hoshi was entirely off base with the portal suggestion. If we combine it with Rena's wind power.
Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. Your wind power is a Mikio, isn't it?
Yes.
Then it'll turn off when you enter the building.
But at least it kept us alive outside.
Right.
Kept us alive outside. We got everyone.
Kept you alive outside, and Tanamichi's mask. The answer to Tanamichi's mask question doesn't change.
Which also means the portal won't work in the building at all. Not just the walls outside.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait. You said not unless the walls outside. Could we just?
No, he just said if we go inside, it turns off.
Right. Because once you get inside, right. But Tanamichi's mask will keep them safe from the acid.
But what if the integrity of the building is compromised?
Outside.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to just punch a hole in the side of it like the Kool-Aid Man?
I don't think that's like a go unnoticed sort of
Yeah.
situation.
I wasn't thinking
Is there
to
a
punch.
filtration system in that room that we could suck the bad air out of, the toxins out, with like a mechanical engineering
Is
check?
there something because he's going to have to turn it off for his guests, or
Right.
the suits he provides are going
True.
to have to allow them to go through anyway.
Right.
Maybe at the
So
computer.
so you don't
course, just like
see a way to get rid of it all, but you're right. There should be one, but you don't see an exhaust port. You don't see a ventilation shaft. You don't see any like a lever that would pull it away. But yeah, there should be one. It's kind of weird that there isn't. Because I know something you don't know, do not.
Yeah.
Could I make a knowledge check to see if this is a yokai related thing?
Oh.
Sure.
And could I help
Okay.
with that?
Sure. Feel free to roll an extra die or two.
Okay. Well, I have a homeland ability called Folktales. Whenever I'm required to make a knowledge check about yokai, I automatically succeed. So I automatically succeed no matter what, because I studied my ass out of yokai the second that I found out that what they were. I was like, I want to know everything about every yokai.
Next time,
And how
Yes.
did you
Study
find
your
out
ass
what they
on
were?
them, not out of them, because that feels like it gets a little. Anyway, continue.
Say that again. What now? Heather, what now?
No, I
And
I was
Jay,
kind of hoping I could get
it's
you
fine.
to say it a second
Jay
time.
caught it,
but
and that's
apparently
all
not.
that was needed.
Yep.
That's it's a good time.
No.
So you look over the
when
gas. The
Tanamichi
gas is a
joined
breath.
it's a breath. Okay.
It's a breath. There's some of the moisture in it is definitely saliva.
Ew.
Lovely. Tanamichi's just gonna say this is a yokai's ability. So clearly those work in here.
Which is
With
interesting.
your ability, you should be able to know which yokai specifically.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Well, Xanatos then.
Okay. So Xanatos is the yokai, and it's
right.
his
He goes inside the
specific-
building. He breathes that in, and then just like sucks it in like
lets
Superman.
people.
And then everybody does their thing, and when they leave, he breathes it back out.
Breathes it back out. Okay.
That's how come there's no ventilation system, because it doesn't have to be. He just and
But if we
Cool.
open the front door, would it just come out?
No, because there's no atmosphere to carry it outside of the building.
You have wind.
Yeah.
Get
Rena,
My wind is
I
outside.
see. You want to stand outside the
Become
building
the
and pull it out.
atmosphere and
Yes.
pull it
Yes,
out?
that would work.
Yes.
It's creative use of physics. Good for you. You bet. You open the
How
door.
subtle
and then you...
is that, though?
Well,
I mean, not subtle, but we've established
Oh.
there are no cameras or anything.
it depends. It doesn't have to be as big as a door. Is there a window? Is there like, because I was thinking when in Rena's mind originally when I had asked if there's a way, I wasn't thinking of blowing a hole. I was thinking like drilling something that's big enough to suck everything out without it being super noticeable. But I guess just opening a door would work too since there's no cameras.
I think opening the door would be the least subtle in this situation.
My question is there any of Xanatos-esque people inside?
There are, you can see them through the doorway. There are 3 hard light representations of Xanatos moving some shipping crates around. It
Which
is
means
just
they
an
would
Amazon
notice
warehouse,
it
basically.
said fog immediately way, as opposed to needing someone to come visit. Notice it was
And
fog.
these Xanatos people, do they have any kind of protection against this acid air?
No, they're made out of light. They don't breathe.
Oh, okay.
Hologram
Right.
that can actually do
Basically,
things.
right. Yeah, they're the things that come out of a Green
physically,
Lantern
okay.
ring.
Okay.
And before we start walking down the science of why that is literally not possible, let's not do that.
We already have yokai and Mikio. We're not worried about physics, except when we want to utilize physics.
Sure,
Yep,
let's
yep.
not do that.
We're not questioning the physics of the world. We're just seeing if real world physics can then aid us.
Sure. Physics only matter when I want them to.
Bingo.
Right.
Well, I can try to stealth in with my
Here's the
shinobi
Huh.
Is
shozu
the
and my
fog-
breathing mask.
Is the fog only dangerous to be breathed in, or is it dangerous to touch as well?
It'll eat through a suit, which means it'll eat through your
Okay.
skin, and you shouldn't breathe it. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't breathe it. I wouldn't get it on my eyes or in my lungs or
your lungs are
suits,
safe.
In my boots or
your skin is not going to be safe once you get to the second floor.
Yeah.
Now this is the same stuff that turned Hoshi's foot to stone earlier.
Is it the same or is it similar?
It's awfully similar, but it's not the same.
It's not the exact
because
same.
because when we first went to that mission, that was like our first job, and that was at a facility that seemed to be trying to artificially manufacture the same stuff, which is interesting because if he generates it himself, there wouldn't be a need for that.
Yeah,
not necessarily.
Unless he can't be in more than a few places. Like he obviously can't be in more than one place at a time, presumably.
I mean, with a hard light construct, arguably.
True that, yeah. But like that can do that specific.
What is the name of the stuff that turned my foot to stone? Because it was something that's like, this is a very dangerous substance. Don't touch it. That everyone knows, you know.
And we did say it was not Krezrin.
Well, Krezrin's the other game.
Krezrin's the other game.
That's a wild seed.
That's a wild seed thing. Totally different. I don't know if I gave that acid a name. Did I?
Yeah,
I probably did. I don't remember. Mackenzie, that's in your notes, yeah?
I'm looking through my notes right now.
Tanamichi definitely would have said, like told everybody that this is Xanatos and that he's a yokai. And that's the only like and that the way that he probably does this is through breathing it in and breathing it out. And that's why there's no ventilation in the system.
Mackenzie, while you look for that, everybody should go to break because we're about there.
Indeed.
See you in 15.
Cool. Yeah.
We don't get this today. Are you able to come back in like a week? And or are you gonna get called away on another mission now that we're here? You know. Okay. BRB.
Herb.
Oh my goodness, there's a Fluffy. Hi, Fluffy.
Looking at all the emoji options for chat.
Uh-huh.
I know, it's hilarious.
Love it.
Doing a little emoji storm. It's on the so many buttons. So many buttons. Push the buttons. Push the buttons. Push all the buttons. So many buttons.
Whose buttons are you pushing?
Someone very excitable, Billy.
Anywho.
I suppose we should get back.
Yes, I was reading the things that
So,
are important for today.
Yeah, so I also have a development that I found in the notes that I think is very important that I read.
Do tell.
First of all, you named it Shadow Scar. The Shadow Scar plague, the Shadow Scar disease, whatever.
Of course I did.
But it's specifically the synthetic version.
Yep.
So 4 has the Gearheart ability and wants to inspect the machine, connecting everything to learn something about the last person that used it. It was a scientist by the whiteboard, and he was nervous and excited. He pulled the big red lever on the side of the machine, and he was hoping that this is going to be the last time they would create the synthetic Shadow Scar. It is still in the on position. We find that it's drawing an absurd amount of thermal energy from somewhere on this planet. It's putting that energy into this pot. Molly is taking bits of the synthetic Shadow Scar in test tubes to take with her. She wants to see how different organic matter interacts with it and hopes to come up with a better cure. It is weird that every person in this room was affected in the same way because nobody gets affected separate. Like no one gets affected the same time or the same way by this plague. Everyone has a different reaction, and all of us had the same reaction.
I had originally interpreted I originally interpreted the real thing, not the synthetic stuff, as what old school Red Kryptonite used to do to Superman. Old school Red Kryptonite did something random every time he walked by it. One time he grew a beard he couldn't cut. And that was the crux of the issue. That was the problem, because that issue was printed at a time where men weren't socially acceptable to have beards, and he had to go to like City Hall in the afternoon. So he spent the whole issue trying to figure out how to get that beard off his face. It was hilarious. Another time he spoke only Kryptonese right before he had a meeting at the town hall because Superman was that kind of guy. Another time he got turned into like a 50-foot Kryptonian dragon. Another time his hair grew past his shoulders, again socially unacceptable. Like it was
oh my god.
Look,
super hippie.
Super hippie. Right, look, old comics are a hoot. like
yeah,
they are ridiculous.
Pressure had more of a say.
Yeah. Superman has a beard? Hell no. Like
okay, so using has Molly probably looked at anything from that sense, or have we had enough time to do anything with that?
Well, probably like at night when everyone's like going to bed, she probably like fiddles with it because she carries different ingredients on her. So she definitely has looked into it. She's definitely tried creating a cure. But has she been able to test that cure? Is a different story. And with Molly, I feel like her instincts are very good, just given her natural ability for poisons, potions, sensing what things are, as well as like just study knowledge as well on poisons. I feel like she has a pretty good shot of understanding it relatively quickly.
So I get the only other question I want to kind of bring forward is, if Lilac has floor plans of this building, A, how, and B, to what end? Because we're essentially we're essentially stumped at getting inside, and
without immediately getting swarmed by acid fog.
Right, and so the question is, what's the point of having floor plans for a building you can't enter?
Also, how did you get floor plans if you couldn't enter it? Like, where'd you get
He was
floor plans?
given them, presumably.
My handler found them somehow.
Right.
I give full credit to my handler.
So-
He's a nerd.
Did he give you any clues as to what, like, where he got them from, or just like how to enter the building?
Because you would have to have some sort of guests would have to have some sort of marker on them identifying them as guests, presumably to either A, open the locker, or B, traverse the building.
I figured Xanatos would just he's only one person. He doesn't
the
have
one
to
that
delegate, so he would just travel with them.
So
Kind of
Hoshi does have a
if you need to know, you already know.
No.
I have highly maneuverable, so
Okay.
if we can get to the second floor, where is the room to a window?
The office is in from the front of the building. The office is at the second floor, all the way in the back left corner, and it has a window that sees out into the fields of the moon.
Amazing. So
we're on the moon. Why can't we just jump to the window?
We
How
probably
tall
could.
of a building
You probably
is this?
can.
Probably could.
Mhm.
Probably, yeah.
But my point is, like, if we can get up to the second window, then we just need to figure out how to do the inside from there. So if we can unlock and open the window and use Rena's ability in a small amount. I don't know if this is again, this is where how physics work. Can we like can she hold it around herself? Grab the item and then put it back inside?
We already said that I could use it to manipulate stuff.
Yeah, could we do that? Because then it would just be starting to get pulled out as whoever went over and grabbed the statue and got out, as opposed to evacuating the entire building for us to have to go through the building.
Lilac speaks up and she says, one of the few things I've been able to gather about the building is that at some point 2 hostages will be needed that will have to stand on sensor plates. And that will allow investors to go in without other people snooping around.
So what do you mean by hostages?
I volunteer Molly.
No.
Wow.
Okay, even Takamichi is like,
excuse you.
Talk about a decisive blow.
I was gonna say, what have I ever done to you? And then I realized that.
Wow.
So that's for investors. Does that require us to have to do that? Like, we're not trying to go in the normal way.
I don't know if it works if only the normal way or if you enter the building at all.
Okay. Also, throwing this out there. Once we get in, what security measures are being taken around the object we're trying to get?
Yeah.
Are there sensors on it?
So before we go any further, you should know that you would have to break that window. It doesn't open. It's like a porthole. What's he going to do? Get fresh air? It's just so he can see the moon.
Yeah,
also, Molly really wants to try her antidote.
Fine. We can figure out how to do that without snapping. It's okay. We've done worse.
Could we put the portal on like the outside
portal in the building?
Not in the building, but on the outside of the put it from the outside to basically just open up the window that way?
You're trying to
Like,
want to
is
know
there-
if the glass the window was made out of
Uh-huh.
has the same
Counts-
anti-Mikio shit in it.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you'd have
Or
to
is
cast
it
the spell to find out.
inside the building.
But actually you don't, because Lilac's floor plan will cover that for you.
Okay.
So the stuff that makes you immune to Mikio isn't like a specific material. It's fancy sigils drawn onto materials. The only reason that
Okay.
humans don't appropriate humans don't scribble that onto themselves is because it has to be a thing you're never going to clean ever.
Okay.
So the window would be fine because he
So
wants
the
to go
outside of the
see out.
window
is
Would never-
probably
is
unmarked.
probably
right.
unmarked because of the
But
nature
then where would
of
the
it being
other-
outside.
Where would the other
Well, if you're
portal
just
go?
portaling open the window, basically what I'm saying is like the window itself might be the only portal that we need to at least get the air or the nasty stuff out.
But the
And
other
that
half of
wouldn't
the
leave a
portal
trace
has to
then
go
either.
No. Yes,
somewhere.
somewhere. It goes on the other side, so it goes on basically the window. It's like maybe like a double pane window, one on one pane, one on the other pane.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
that's a great
out
idea.
that way.
Terabella, you were saying.
because-
We have one of these marks on the building that's preventing Mikio. Could I not just go in, find the mark on the building on the inside, I assume, and like sketch through it so it no longer works?
Yes, assuming you can find it before the acid gets to you, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the
Like
Do you want to
mean-
try the antidote?
We have
once drawn, it fades away after a couple of seconds, so it's still there, but it's invisible. But yeah, if you want to play a really sketchy game of scavenger hunt, yeah, go for it.
Again, we have
Needle-
a
a
potential
literal needle in a
antidote, you
haystack.
guys.
Yeah,
True.
high stakes tag, but
Mhm.
Here's
Molly's
here's
got a
the
plan.
concerns me is that Molly has a potential antidote for something that is the synthetic version of what we hope this is.
True.
Right.
Exactly.
That is 3
Uh-huh.
ifs.
Exactly.
That is
Yeah,
no,
but they're huge
no,
ifs, so
better
it's
than-
that is
okay.
3 ifs. That
Better
is
than
not
3
high
no's.
probability of confidence here.
True.
Right. See, you're hearing 3 ifs. Molly heard 3 definitely not no's. Right? Could be yeses.
Mhm.
3 strong
I'm going
maybes.
to take that maybe.
It's a set of maybes. Like,
Mhm, mhm.
Well, if Molly
I
said
tried-
anything, at least she's confident.
I say to the group, listen, you've got this possible antidote. I
Mhm.
will go in and I will get rid of the sigil with the chance that this antidote will work. But I want your help with something after this.
Real quick.
Deal.
If Cody's wife dies in game, I think we're not allowed to play anymore. I think we just have to like say, "Oops, sorry."
Oh
Uh-huh.
no! See, what happens then is we become fugitive RPG players. We have to play on the run.
Uh-huh,
You know,
uh-huh.
as he
I
as
have
he
2
sends.
cats. I ain't running nowhere.
Just change our game on random weekdays and times just to run
Mhm,
away from.
mhm.
Right? Oh my god.
You can't copyright strike what
mean-
you can't see.
What I'm saying is that clearly Lilac
Yeah.
has to have some plot armor there. Lilac has to have some plot armor.
Mhm.
Right? Right?
I don't know.
It's okay.
No,
Molly
I was
was
gonna say,
very
I don't know if
confident
Jay
about
would
the
tell
us
antidote,
even
you
if
guys.
there was.
Killing a guest in their first session with us is
Uh-huh.
bad manners.
Bad manners, you say.
Oh come on, we had last time we had guests on, they practically going to kill us
Well,
5
they were
seconds in.
they were trying to kill each other, so that's different.
You just refuse to get out of the damn way.
Uh-huh.
Tried to help.
So once upon a time, I'm gonna play. It's probably a bad form. Where'd I put it? I don't see it. It's here on the shelf somewhere. Anyway, I have a Witcher system made by the same company, right? Talsorian's great. Once upon a time, I'm playing the Witcher system with some friends. One of those players is brand new. He's never rolled dice before in his life. Several minutes after he encounters a D6 and a D10 for the first time in his life, he didn't know they came with numbers on them. He had only ever seen dice out of like Yahtzee. That was a big day for him. He encounters his first golem. Everybody knows it's a golem except him, because somehow the entire concept of the fantasy genre skipped him. So nothing conjures up in his head when you say goblin or kobold or dragon or princess on the tallest tower. It was a magical time. And the party encounters what is clearly a golem, a giant metal warrior with a blank slate where its face ought to be, and giant, like, gnarled mace heads for hands on a platform in the middle of a chamber. It's clearly something you shouldn't fuck with, right? And he walks up and pokes it with a dagger, and I rolled some dice, and I said, "How many hit points you got?" And he said, and I said, "Oh, that's not enough." Like, and he went from fully healed to 2 hit points away from death before the ink on his character sheet was dry. And if I did that to him when we were friends, if you think I won't grind Terabella into dust, like.
Just say I took the tough as nails ability and I've got 3 more hit points than the average person.
Yeah.
So
Look,
maybe
we're
I'll
all
buy less
frenemies
quickly.
here.
A little harder to do than that, but he's gonna try, is what he's saying.
We're all frenemies here. It's fine.
Listen, I was trying to, buy you a little bit, but
Look, I know Tarabella's got a big
think
scheme.
if you help us with this mission, so we don't immediately get murdered by our handlers for fucking it up again.
How big is the portal?
Which
not
portal?
The portal? How big is the
the I think,
1 foot diameter?
Yeah, the portal itself is like not super big.
But we have canonically put people through it before.
Before we realized how big it was.
Well, I mean,
So we
also I had
retconned
the,
it.
Kai's the smallest.
and
So
I had the double jointed perk. So yeah.
So here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Kai, do you trust the possible antidote?
You're really asking if you trust Molly, which is
For sure.
Wow, way to put him on the spot like that. Because if he says no, there's going to be animosity in the group.
I've never done this before. Yeah, no,
like,
she's constantly been the one to downplay and
I don't know how you get a
push
bus up here on the moon to throw him under like that, but
To be fair, all of the other like potions that she's had have worked.
Sure,
with like the danger potions of like throwing them at people.
She brought him back with a potion before, I'm pretty sure, from like the brink of death. So and then
Somali death is but a condition.
I mean, to be fair, that was from a recipe book, not a handcrafted one. But I mean, that's the same thing, right?
If we can do Amikio onto the window, and Kai can enter said room very quickly, grab, and get out.
Son of.
But is Kai the stealthy?
Sensor plates have to do? Here's my question: what did the sensor plates that the visitors are supposed to stand on? What is that purpose?
Lilac, you want to cover this one?
Yeah. Do I know this?
Yeah, you should. I sent it to you, didn't I? Thought I did. Now I gotta go check.
It's basically make sure people don't snoop around the building. That's all I know. Is there more to it?
Yeah. So the idea is that when Xanatos takes potential investors or whatever in, because when people come to invest in Xanatos is essentially so he has a monopoly on interdimensional shipping. But then there's immediate security questions like, well, how do you make sure there's no infighting or theft or leaks or whatever? And he goes, well, it's just me. And they go, it can't just be you. And he goes, yes, it can. Check it out. And he makes like a bunch of him made out of hard light. And if for some reason they require physical proof of the situation, they come, they visit, he brings them inside, right? He breathes in all the toxic shit. Here's a remote location that the average person literally doesn't even know exists. If they get inside, here is a solution that will kill most of them. While I go inside and talk to some of you about signing paperwork in the very fancy office, that means that some other of you, because the office isn't very large, might be left outside. And sometimes the other guy who thinks he's a big shot doesn't want his like second in command following him around for the big deals. So here is an opportunity for privacy between Xanatos and the other guy who thinks he's a big shot. But that means that the rest of you are out there, and I'm not going to have you, poking around in my warehouse while we take however long we take for this to happen.
So the pressure plates they have like some kind of barrier where the gas isn't effective?
the idea is that I go inside, right? I breathe in all the toxic shit. I go into the office with whoever's going to sign paperwork, and however many stooges you brought, either stay out any number higher than 3. The guy I'm going to talk to and 2 more people stay outside. You just don't come with more people than that.
Yeah.
The other 2 you have stay inside the building on these plates. If they move, I'll know, and you'll lose a guy. Like, whether that's true or not, who knows?
Okay,
No one's
okay.
ever tested it before.
So
So avoid the pressure plates because then Xanatos will know that somebody's there.
yeah.
Right. If you can avoid touching them at all, go for it. It's not like he's expecting to be raided. Most of this is
True.
a stunt to convince other people that he's,
Yeah.
bulletproof.
So what I'm thinking is get somebody in to grab the statue via the Mikio, and if Kai is the smallest, Kai can do it and is very quick and da-da-da-da. But also then
The Wonder Weasel.
can
Look at that face.
he wouldn't be the only one up there.
Inside, or no?
He wouldn't be the only one up because we have the window. We'd be putting it on
Well,
both sides of the window.
But what I was thinking with the window is basically having that as the way to get the nasty shit out. So then we don't have to deal with that on top of getting past these hard light people.
I can cast it multiple times.
No, okay.
So
first,
and my
is
first
getting
original
that
thought was
toxic
to do
stuff
portal
out.
reach in grab. So if the sigil
Rena can
isn't,
manipulate it, so we don't even have to send anybody in there.
can Rena manipulate the statue?
Also, here's the thing: my air doesn't work on the inside unless we get rid of the sigil.
Yeah.
Right.
So if
So the
we
sigil needs to
do
get rid of
Mikio,
first.
pull it out, Rena holds onto it.
Yeah, because I need
It
to
goes
stay
away at the
outside
end
and
of
hold
one
on to
session.
the air so we can put it back in, so he doesn't
Then-
get there.
I can do Mikio, or even Kai could do Mikio get himself in, and then grab it, Mikio get out, put air back in. None of these are good ideas, to be clear.
No.
But do we have a better option with 20 minutes left?
Nope.
I think me going in and getting rid of the sigil,
Mhm.
then having you guys be
Yeah.
able to put that portal on the wall to get the air out is going to be, I think, the best plan.
I
I
agree.
think so too.
Yeah.
If you get
Okay.
rid of the sigil, we don't need to go in at all. Because then my portal could be on the inside right by the statue.
True.
And we grab it. That's the okay. But the question is, where's the sigil? And is it
Trust
just
me that I can get it. I have
great?
an awareness of 5.
Nice.
Great.
I was gonna
Please?
say, do you have any like special abilities or anything that can like sense magic portal or magic like stuff?
Because if you can get rid of the sigil, then honestly, Hoshi would reach in because Hoshi has enough vitality that she can eat a little bit of acid damage.
Eat,
And
you
we
say.
have the antidote.
And we have the
You really want to
Potential-
field test that, don't you?
we hopefully have the potentially working antidote to the synthetic version of what we hope this is.
Hey,
Mhm.
did you come up with an antidote to the synthetic potion? I don't think so.
And she wouldn't have tried because it wouldn't have worked and she would have killed you for sure. So we're not doing that.
I'm
But
just
I will
if-
put my arm in and grab the thing.
Okay.
why not just try and take a sample of the antidote first, and if you don't immediately die, then
The
How much
because it said somewhere up top that there was
How much do you have?
like a separate antidote, but it only works like once per person. I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay.
So once you take the potion, you use your it.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. The toxin, as a general
Yeah.
rule, doesn't actually kill anybody because you can just get an injection, which will fix you. one time.
Get it, and then you fuck.
Next
One
time you
time.
get contaminated after that, you're fucking stuck with whatever happens to you. Could be nothing.
So I should do this just in case you guys have to run across it again.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, Lilac is offering to do this, and she's already been here for a bit.
If you want to,
so
if you want to go
knows-
in and find the sigil and undo that, that's fine. I'm offering to be the one to put my hand in and grab the statue via the portal, not
Yeah.
the one to fully be
Mhm.
inside the building.
Lilac, how are you getting in? That's the other question.
So is the front door locked?
No.
I'm going in through the front door.
Why would it be? Like they're not expecting a raid.
Fair.
And most of the
And
things inside
how
are the
is
problem
your
solvers.
Stealth ability.
Stealth ability.
Well,
What's
they
that?
said there's no security.
Yeah, there's no
No,
security
but there's
guards.
other light things in there. You
Oh,
already
yeah, there
said
are
you saw
three
them moving
Xanatos
around.
duplicates. Right, yeah.
They don't need them to. Oh, I'm so good. Trips, falls through one.
Lands on the plate, has a problem. Right.
Tanamichi
I
can...
do have a 3 for stealth.
Sure.
Oh,
That's
so
not
more
the
than
worst.
half of us.
That's not the worst for sure.
I have 5. But I part
also
of
have 5.
I
my
may
stuff
or
is-
may not every single session have just been banking health for my level up, so I'm at full health for
Same.
vitality.
Nice.
Nice.
I haven't been able to
but,
since I maxed out, but I did that early on. I was like, basically after my foot, and then we figured out how to level up. I was like, fuck that. No, hold on. You ain't getting me that
So,
easy.
Tanamichi can lend Lilac his Shinobi Shozu or
Shizuku?
You
Shizuku.
should have a
There we go.
Shizuku already, I would think. And if you're
I do.
You do,
Yeah.
okay. Because that adds a bonus to stealth checks in dim light, and I don't know how dark or light it is in there. So
Yeah, I
that
don't know
might
that the
help
light
as
beings
well.
need much light to function, to be fair.
I pull out my pistol, which has a silencer on it, just in case.
You bet.
And
Fair.
I head in. I'm gonna roll my 5 dice to find this sigil as quickly as I fucking can. I mean,
You bet.
shooting can.
And you took the antidote.
I think curse words at the very first part of the video. No, this far in, I think we're okay.
Right.
I think
Okay.
that's usually the guideline.
I already
I'm
said
pretty
fuck
sure.
at least 4 times today. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. Would you make a stealth roll to not be seen by those guys? Did you drink the antidote provided by Molly?
Or do you have it with you in case you need to?
Probably that
However,
one.
it needs to
Probably
be
tell her
administered-
take it if you need
Yeah,
it.
is it like something before to prevent like a vaccine, or is it something after that? After
It's
you get infected?
reactive.
Right,
Okay.
right. Yeah, you'd have to be breathing in the shit already.
Got 2 successes for stealth.
Oh God. So
Oh,
the Xanatosian hard copies see you.
Fuck.
They don't carry weapons.
Do they alert though?
Yeah, you'll watch all 3 of them disappear.
Oops, daisy.
Fuck. I'm gonna immediately try to hide.
But on the bright side,
Not us getting caught.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So sorry. You're not the one that was told if you get caught, you're dead. So
metal slats on the outside of the building will fall. Remember what happened to Hoshi's parents' apartment building?
Fuck.
That is a fairly standard security feature. So metal plates and like plate the outside of the building. You're sealed in there now.
Can we talk to Lilac with our little like?
Yeah,
Is that like
with your
okay,
tattoos?
okay,
You
is
bet.
that, like,
The barrier
everybody,
won't
or
prevent
is it just,
communication.
like, our okay.
But there's no way you're getting to that window. Like, good
But if
news.
I get rid of the sigil, she should be able to put a portal in.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Good news. Right. If you find the sigil, that won't be a problem. Bad news. The floor is starting to rot away. Would you roll a d4? Sorry, how many rounds it is before you fall into who the fuck knows what?
Oh,
2.
God.
You got 12 seconds.
All right. I roll that awareness check.
Go for
as
it.
I can.
Go for it.
All right. I'm rolling 5 dice.
Oh, good. You're gonna need 4 of those.
Oh.
Woohoo.
Please get a couple sixes.
First one's a 6.
All right.
That helps.
Second one is 1.
No,
Fuck.
that hurts.
Third one's a 6.
Okay.
Next one's a 4.
Better.
Okay.
And a 4.
All right.
Oh my god.
That's 6 successes.
You just gave Heather a
Well,
heart
the
attack.
one-
That was...
We've been playing where the 1 negates a 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's only 4 successes, but it is 4 successes.
But it is for right. Yeah. So you find a little place where the building does occasionally have dust in it because occasionally it has things that like cause dust removal, and you find one little segment of the wall like an old school video game where the false wall is a slightly different color, right?
Yeah.
Like just that portion is like this big, but you find it, you go like that, you fuck it all up. The good news is this will make Mikio's work. It will not prevent the walls. It won't make the walls go back up or make your problem stop happening. That took you a round. Now you have 1 left.
Do you
Can
tell
someone get
us?
me out?
They'd have
I
to
can-
remove you physically.
The portal.
No,
won't-
we have this. How small are you as a being? And how
I am
flexible are
probably
you?
about 5 foot. I'm a small Victorian lady.
How small are you? Are you slender?
Oh,
Are
slender.
you
Yeah, I've
you
got a
mean-
corset type thing going on.
amazing?
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Kai, you want to grab either Lilac or the statue, and I'll grab the other.
Cool. I'll go for the statue.
Great. I'm gonna reach through with my Mikio and try to grab Lilac from where she is, using her directions of where to place the other portal.
Yeah. Same with the. God. I'm gonna reach. Probably take acid damage. Now the suits are supposed to protect us from the acid, aren't they?
Do you have right? Because you put on an acid suit outside the building. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Hold on. If we've been fine this whole time. No, that's right. We were fine for the first level, not for both. Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
So you reach it. You go through the window with the portal. Swipe the statue. It's a little statuette. It's
Great. She
goes through
grabs
and yanks
Lilac
through the portal through a little bendy. Because in my
I'm sure your
experience,
shoulders are a little. Ew.
Sure, yeah. In my experience, if your humans can fit through surprisingly narrow spaces, if they're willing to hurt themselves a little bit to make it happen, like, so I'm not sure exactly how comfortably you fit through a space that's, because I have a fabric tape in my desk because I'm a nerd, about this big. Like, I don't know how you did that, but. You come through, not a problem. Everybody's outside. Everybody's fine.
Great.
You have the statue.
Get us out of here.
You bet.
Mm-hmm.
Lilac, before that happens, didn't you have something you wanted to pitch to the team?
Yes.
A deal.
Before
a deal is such a loaded
I need
word.
your help.
Yeah.
My boyfriend has been captured by the agency. And I want help getting them out.
How do you tell this to us in a way that your handler doesn't hear it?
That is a great question.
Before I say this, I'm going to go up and because you guys have your handler who's ignoring you, right?
Right now.
Seemingly, yes.
I reach up and I tear out my left eye. Which
hardcore.
Cuts the communication off between handlers.
Sure. Yeah.
I can no longer communicate with any other agents without my eye in contact, as far as I'm aware.
Sure.
Is it
that cybernetic
eye that you unplugged, or did you gouge out your own eyeball?
I am without an eyeball at this point.
Look, it matters that much, okay? You gotta do what you gotta do.
I say I'm leaving the agency. They've taken my love. I am joining the Hollow Eye Syndicate. For that is freedom.
Look at Mike, he's gonna lose it. Look at him.
The who?
The who?
The group that at the very beginning of all of this Mike thought was behind all the shit that was happening to us.
The
Hollow Eye Syndicate is freedom, and freedom is everything that you need to do whatever you want. You can take everything you've gained from the agency and use it however you please. And for me, that is being with my love.
Aww.
You stripped
the
a
only
demon?
limitations of this is that I lose the agency resources. But I can walk my own path with the yokai. I don't have to protect the veil. I can learn new magic and techniques from all the different clans. And the only people I'm beholden to are the Malakota and his LeBronke.
Man, she should have left you inside.
For
I'm just gonna say you stripped a yokai?
My lover is a yokai. And
okay.
we're not supposed to be together. It was supposed to be a secret.
No offense, Molly. I'm just like, I don't
Molly
know how
this.
I'm just like, the species barrier is just the thing for me. I'm just trying to figure out how that works.
You mean like mechanically?
So
right.
So
and it's a personal question.
I remind you,
none of your business, man.
The way to get off is the way to get off the moon.
Whoa!
By our
Whoa!
handlers.
Whoa!
The way to get off the moon
Oh.
by our handlers coming in and collecting us, who have our other actual handler by gunpoint, and you just ripped out your eyeball, and you're going to either be left here, good luck, or be brought with us, sans eyeball, back into the agency.
I'll find my own way out.
Great. We will find you later. Get us out of here.
And I go off, so I'm not taken back to the agency.
Great.
But before you do, Rena will go up to you and she'll just kind of slip you a piece of paper.
Mm.
I take it and I look at it.
It's gonna have a few different contact numbers on it. It's fine.
This isn't even your home realm.
No.
It's mine.
Don't worry, I'll be very lost.
Yeah, why wouldn't I give out business cards? I mean, come on, you never know who you're gonna run into.
I want to get off the moon
That's how I
before
joined.
Xanatos shows up to go, who the fuck got in my place?
Right.
By definition, we're supposed to make sure it doesn't happen.
Out.
Right.
Get out. And fully plan on throwing you under the bus.
So as I understand it, you're going to teleport
back.
back.
At us for alerting it.
Right. You're going to teleport back to the agency without Lilac because they have their own plan.
Yep.
You bet. You do that, I suppose. I don't see why not. A portal would open right in front of you, which is much less chaotic than the last one you got thrown through. And they pull you through it. Lilac, where did you go? How did you get off world? I suppose more specifically, did you see the portal they used to get here or the one they used to leave?
I do see it.
Okay.
Because I got here on my own anyway. I assume I have a ship or something stashed.
Okay.
That I can use to get off world.
You bet. Sounds good. The portal you see is not how the Hollow Eye. It's a Hollow Eye portal, but it's less stable than the ones they usually make.
Love that. We love that. Yeah, we love that.
So the agency isn't the people who assassinated our handler.
Say again?
The agency are not the ones who attacked our handlers. Hollow Eye did.
Correct. Or perhaps I think there's a middle ground there. I think there's the agency, which in the story we haven't given a name to yet. They're just the agency, and I don't think I'm going to change that at this point.
I kind of like it.
Like,
it kind of fits as like they want to be secretive. Like they're not going to say like
right.
we're the
there's
Conrad agency or whatever the fuck.
Right.
So there's the agency itself. There's the Arashi clan who are like super hardcore. Rena's dad,
right?
Who are sort of splinter.
Yeah. There's Xanatos has his own faction of an infinite legion because he's an asshole.
Also,
We're in a
Oaken-
mafia murder mystery. I mean, come
Basically,
on, you have different
right.
mafias
Mhm.
competing.
sent us through a different weird portal anyway. This could be the same situation again where it's off the books, but it's still the agency.
Right.
We don't fucking know.
Right,
And
you
no
don't
one
know.
else except for 4 and I were awake, and we didn't get a chance, and we were kicked to the moon, literally.
Right. And it could be that you have a hollow eye technique being leveraged by the agency.
Yes.
Either because some of them learned it, which is possible, though incredibly unlikely, or much more likely, you take a guy who knows the technique and you break him.
Yep.
So you do what you have to do to get the techniques you want. Guy doesn't have to be on your team if you can control the thing that makes him live. Right. Like, so you come back through the portal, Lilac sees all of you disappear, and all in all, it's this is a successful mission. You hand over the little knick-knack. They actually don't give a shit about the knick-knack, right? It was really just to push you around.
What's this thing made out of? You said it was
now
gold,
that we
right?
get a good look at
it's about
it.
this big and it's gold. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna toss it in the furnace the second we get an opportunity.
Sure. Yeah, you can keep it. They don't give a shit about that. Like, they did that just to make you jump through hoops.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be like, now Refuge Station is powered by Xanatos.
Skulk is fine. Skulk is busy picking himself off the floor. They didn't just leave him, right? They just left him on the floor. But remember how he was kind of undead before? That's still the case.
Yeah,
so while he
forgot about that.
While he experienced considerable pain and slowly bled to death over the entire period of time it took you to do this.
This is a close, by the way, who likes to show his butt to camera.
I see them. His neck eventually closed on its own, and he's busy picking himself off the floor, and he's more embarrassed than anything else. Mr. Smile is his friend and is busy doing his best to make him feel not alone. He stayed with him. He cleaned the blood up off the floor, right?
But they were more than friends.
Yeah,
they are more than friends.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, and they were roommates.
Friends. They have a roommate. They have a child together.
Right. Yeah, they are more than friends. They are absolutely a couple.
Yeah, Rena's goddaughters. Remember?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And for once, we're not going to end on the cliffhanger. You're fine.
The cliffhanger is the fact that it's
Here's a question.
We don't even know who did this yet.
Charged with going back and finishing the previous mission?
Oh, absolutely.
Or do we fuck off?
Absolutely. You need to go find the guy. Absolutely.
Damn it.
So we need to go right back to the moon.
We need to go back to the moon that we just got off of.
That we also just learned
absolutely.
About.
Yeah.
I say we swing by your station first, though.
We figured out that Xanatos was a yokai. Because
that's true. You didn't know that before.
Shit.
Oh man.
Here's a question. Lilac, will you be with us next week?
I will not be.
Okay.
All right, that was it. I'm over it.
I'm just checking. We're still playing Tuesday, normal time.
Yeah, you're back to normal. We just had to move the schedule because Tarabella's life is insane. Like,
that's fine. That's
understandable.
That's
absolutely. Yeah.
100%. This has been the best day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is